Shape function for quadratic quadrilateral element are known as 8-noded quadrilateral. Now let us consider a quadrilateral element with 8 nodes, node 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now for each node we have to give coordinates. So how to find the coordinates for each node comes to here. I drawn 4 quadrants. First quadrant, second, third and fourth quadrant. In first quadrant both are positive, x is positive and y is positive, so plus 1 comma plus 1. In second quadrant x is negative and y is positive, so minus 1 comma plus 1. In third quadrant both x and y are negative, so minus comma minus, so minus 1 comma minus 1. In fourth quadrant x is positive and y is negative, so plus 1 comma minus 1. Comes to 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th nodes. These nodes are placed on axes. So 5th node is on negative y axis, so on negative y axis x is 0, so 0 comma minus 1, so 0 comma minus 1. 6th node is on positive x axis, so plus comma y axis, on x axis y is equals to 0, so plus 1 comma 0. Similarly for 7th node 0 comma 1, for 8th node minus 1 comma 0. Now come to derivation. Consider at node 1. At node 1 the shape function n1 is equals to 1 and the remaining shape functions n2, n3 and so on are 0. We know that. And at node 1 the coordinates are minus 1 comma minus 1. So xi equals to minus 1 and eta equals to minus 1. Now the shape function n has to be in the form of n1 is equals to c into 1 minus xi into 1 minus eta into 1 plus xi in plus eta. How to remember this equation? Here xi equals to minus 1, so 1 minus, and eta equals to minus 1, so 1 minus eta. And here in this whole bracket it is reverse of this, 1 minus psi, so plus xi, minus eta, so plus eta. So the equation is formed. Now substitute these values, n1 equals to 1, xi equals to minus 1, eta equals to minus 1 in the equation, in this equation. Then we get the value c. So c equals to minus 1 by 4. Substitute this c value in the above this equation. Then we get the shape function n1 is equals to minus 1 by 4, 1 minus xi into 1 minus eta into 1 plus xi plus eta. This is the shape function for node 1. Now we have to find the shape function at node 2. Let us consider the shape function n2 is equals to 1 at node 2 and the remaining shape functions at node 2 are 0. We know that. And the coordinates at node 2 are plus 1 comma minus 1. So xi equals to plus 1 and eta equals to minus 1. How to form the equation? We know that n2 is equals to c into 1 plus, here xi equals to plus 1, so 1 plus, and eta equals to minus 1, so 1 minus. Here comes, it is quite opposite, 1. Here xi equals to plus 1, so here minus xi, and here eta equals to minus 1, so plus xi. So it is the simple logic. If you remember this simple logic, with this we can form the equation. Then substitute the n2 value and xi and eta values in this equation. We find the value c, that equals to minus 1 by 4. Then substitute this value of c in this above equation. We get the shape function n2 is equals to minus 1 by 4 into 1 plus xi into 1 minus eta into 1 minus xi plus eta. So in the same manner we proceed to find the shape functions at node 3 and node 4. But in examination you have to find this node 3 and node 3 shape function node at node 3 and 4. Before going to find the shape functions at node 5, 6, 7 and 8, we have to remember these formulas. For node 5, here 5 moves positive xi and direction, so 1 plus xi. How it comes? Here you see in 5 it is moving in positive xi direction and 6 is moving in positive eta direction. positive eta direction, and 7 is in negative xi direction, and 8 is in negative eta direction. We have to flow this like this. This is the flow. So from this we can form that form. So from that logic, node 5 moves positive xi direction. So so 1 plus xi, and 6th node moves positive eta direction, so 1 plus eta. 7th node moves negative xi direction, so 1 minus xi, and 8th node moves negative eta direction, so 1 minus eta. Now comes to derivation. At node 1, n5 is equals to 1. Shape function at node 5 is equals to 1, and the remaining shape functions are 0, and the coordinates at node 5 are 0 comma minus 1. So xi equals to 0 and eta equals to minus 1. Now the shape function n5 should be in the form n5 is equals to c into 1 minus xi into 1 minus eta into 1 plus xi. Here 1 minus xi. Here if I say if here 0 is there, then you should keep minus. So here minus is automatically minus. And here one extra is added, multiplied. How it comes? It comes from this logic. So for fifth node, 1 plus xi. So 1 plus xi is multiplied here. So the formation of equation is done. Then these values are substituted in this equation, and we get the value c equals to 1 by 2. Then substitute this c value in the above equation again. Then we get the value of shape function n5 is equals to 1 by 2 into 1 minus xi into 1 minus eta into 1 plus xi. Now let us consider at node 6. At node 6, the shape function nc is equals to 1, and the coordinates at node 6 are 1 comma 0. So xi value is equals to 1 and eta value is equals to 0. Now the shape function formula n6 equals to c into 1 plus 1. So here 1 plus xi. Here 0. So we have to take minus. 0 means minus. Here also I said that 0 is minus. So 0 equal. So 1 minus eta into 1 plus xi into eta, 1 plus eta. How it comes is this eta comes from this logic I told already. So at 6th node, eta is the multiplicand is 1 plus eta. So we multiply the 1 plus eta, and then substitute these values in this equation. We get the value of c. So this c value is substituted again in this equation. We get the shape function at node 6. This is the shape function at node 6. Similarly, we can find the shape functions at node 7 and node 8. You have to elaborate these shape functions in the examination, and you should not write as it is like this. You should add some more points, like let us take the shape function n1 is at the node 1. Like these points you have to add. Thank you.